Hey folks, welcome back to Black and White. Here in Opelucid City, heading up north to Route 8, and then eventually onto Opelucid City. Now Route 8 is another one of those routes that changes based on your season, as in significantly different in winter and then basically the same in all others. So of course I will be showing off both. And it's also a nicely kind of linear but not really route. There's a couple of different paths you can take across it. You don't have to fight everybody unless you want all the items. Right. Unfortunately, the trainer fights aren't anything to write home about. So this will basically be, oh boy, everybody, look at all these items you can get that you probably don't want. Anyway, TM36 Sludge Bomb. If you have a poison Pokemon, this is actually a really good move. That's basically Trubbish. I guess maybe Venipede? Anyway, this route, main variation between the seasons is the change in the water. In winter, it's all frozen over. In any other season, it's water. Which isn't particularly amazing, because we've seen that gimmick before. But it still significantly changes how you get across the route. So, it's interesting for me. It's probably not as interesting for a regular player, because you only see it one way. But it makes for interesting game design. Anywho, this area up north is completely optional, but there are items to be had if you are so inclined. But before you see that, here is the same area in winter. It's pretty similar. You just skid across those puddles rather than walk on them. But it does make this large puddle in the center a little more tricky to navigate. Also collecting the same items that you've seen before. Because as you can see, you don't really have as much maneuverability on the ice than if you were simply walking. And that makes it so difficult to get across that A, I have a brain fart here and realized I need to do that. And B, I have no idea how to actually get to where I want to go without using Surf. I'm sure with enough proper smart sliding, you could figure it out. But as far as I can tell, you'd be kind of stuck without Surf. I'm not sure. I'm really... I feel like there should be a way. It would be bad game design to not. But regardless, here we are in spring again, in the Moor of Isurus. I started saying Isurus. I don't know if that's how I said it before, or how I've ever said it, or ever will say it again. But anyway, look at all these wonderful items that I'm apparently not going for. There's actually a section of the Moor of Isurus that you cannot access at this point. It's a post-game only section, I believe. So there will be at least one item that the Poké Radar dowsing machine picks up that you will not be able to get. Alternatively, just come over here, grab this, and don't worry about all those silly, childish fantasies of grabbing every item. I really do love to see the areas in spring in contrast to the winter. Just because winter is all white and gray and dreary, and they made the spring really vibrant. I really like it. I can praise the art direction of the game. Max Elixir will be useful someday. Probably. Drop down there. And hidden item there. A nugget. I still haven't sold those nuggets. I will, I swear. Anywho, it's a lot trickier to get those items in the center during winter. It is probably still possible. I would assume so. Anyway, you heard that ping. That was the thing you can't get. And then, not going after Poké Radar items here. Just showing off. Yay, ice, ice, I love ice. That one's not too tricky to figure out. I mean, you can basically avoid this whole area if you don't care about items. But, hey, items. Max Elixir is a useful thing and a good thing to have. You drop down here. And, I forgot where the item was. I didn't realize I was standing on it, but whatever. But yeah, you gotta be kinda crafty there and be standing on just the right tile to get properly across. It's interesting, but not too difficult. I like that. And here, Repel, screw you, I wish you lasted forever. And look at all these trainers. I am ignoring them. Because they have nothing of interest. And also, there's an item there, and I don't know what it is or where it is, I don't know. It's mysterious. Anyway, yeah, all these guys are trainers, and I am just avoiding them. I give no shits. And if I were black, I could surf and maybe grab it, or maybe that's the same item that I couldn't figure out before. I don't know. But anyway, 2-line bridge and a Bianca. You didn't think we would get away without another rival fight, did you? I don't know if that's the best idea for you, Bianca. That might not be the best either. Now, I understand what they're doing with Bianca. She's a teen who's lost in life and doesn't know what she wants to do. Everyone goes through that phase. It's just unfortunate that she's blonde, and it gets tied with that stereotype of being an idiot. Anyway, first Pokemon here, Stoutland. I believe you've seen such things before, but regardless, that mustache bears repeating. No such ring. Which means it would power up water moves if I had any. Anyway, I was an idiot and forgot to heal Lillipup for this fight, so going off using like reversal, hoping it'll be a 2KO, which it wasn't, but it's okay. But yeah, this Stoutland actually has work up, and that makes it dangerous. It was dangerous when we first ran into it in the Tri-Element gym, in the first gym, and it's a dangerous combo now. It's a good move, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who wishes to observe such religious practices. Including myself. Anyway, you saw Retaliate there. I don't know why she used it. I don't know why she used it again. It's supposed to be a revenge-killing move. I haven't killed anything of yours. I don't know. Anyway, don't worry, this is the longest confrontation here. But it's okay, because it's, you know, it's symbolic. It's the first evolution destroying the final evolution. It bears getting the spotlight. Anyway, workout return combo decimates him as you might expect. Anywho, Berlanga here. Rock type resists the normal type moves. Anything that Berlanga is sent out against generally won't be doing too much. That's basically what I've observed. And this Stoutland, you know, it's a stout Pokemon. It can take hits pretty darn well. And it took the reversal earlier pretty well. It took the stabbed surf pretty darn well. It's not raining in black, this is winter. It's a strong Pokemon. It's just unfortunate that it's not a Lillipup. Anywho, Superior. I don't think this one lasts very long. Have we seen Superior? It's the final evolution of Snivy. It's, I don't know why, but the fact that it has no legs bogs me. It bogs me down into a pit of torment and despair. I know it's a snake, but it evolves from something with legs, and I don't understand the evolutionary practicality of losing your legs when you're not like 20 feet long. Like, evolving so you can be a boa constrictor and constrict things and kill them. I understand that, but it's... I don't know. It's just not a good evolutionary trait. And he was Samurott. Again, I don't know if we've seen these before, but it's the final evolution of Oshawott, and it's dead, but... It's a badass. I used one. It's good. It's strong. I recommend it. All the starters are good. And here's Simipour, evolution of Panpour. I will not complain about the overuse of the Pan monkeys because they're semi-monkeys now. Have I mentioned that the Pan monkeys are based on that hear no evil, see no evil, taste no evil, or whatever? Speak no evil. Because they are. And that's the most interesting thing about them. I agree, Semiseer. I agree 100%. I don't know. Or maybe he's trying to do the crane kick, I can't tell. I used the Semiseer. They're okay, they're good, they're alright. They will get you through the game. It's still a Pan monkey. And Musharna. We've seen these before, and you will see them many times again, because I have one. It dies to crunch. That is the story of its life. From its inception to its death. Because you only battle me, generally. Anywho, random number generator decides to be merciful and kill it in one hit this time. It didn't before. No reason. And because, you know, it's Musharna, I need to do the mirror match. I just have to. I am contractually obligated at this point to have a mirror match. Especially after that last time when the mirror match didn't really work out. Going for it. But I Shadow Ball this time, which is super effective. The issue is Musharna is durable. So, depending on how much the random number generator hates me, that'll either be a 2KO or 3KO, and generally it'll be putting them back into the red so that they'll use a Hyper Potion or Full Restore, like that. And then it gets into the sleeping. Oh god, the sleeping. I thought if Dream Eater were a ghost type move, which I always thought it was, but it isn't, the sleeping would actually be a good strategy here, but it's not. Dust of Fortuna Demente. So we're just stuck with some Shadow Ball. To be honest, I put up the Yawn just so it wouldn't do, like, some minimal damage like that. It's not gonna do much, but it's not actually gonna speed up the fight any, because that won't stop her from using full restores. I don't know why, but I'm reminded of the Metapod versus Metapod battle in the anime. Except now they're just both sleeping. Screw you and your full restores and your magical sky castle. It's dumb. I don't know, I can't say that is a bad game design decision, because it was just the random number generator hitting me clearly. That did like 75% rather than the 49% it did doing before. If I had just like one level lower, it would have been an issue, but whatever. Strife is the spice of life. That's not the phrase, is it? I sure am. You're just dropping salt in the wound now. You jerk. Aha, I like this line. I like this line because it's both truth and ideal, and if you're playing both versions, it makes sense because she's confused. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Bye! So, anyway, before we head off to Tube Line Bridge, we got this little entryway, as you might expect. And Tube Line Bridge will be its own video, because it's kind of an introduction to a huge cutscene bonanza, and this video's already gone on pretty long. Anyway, random passerbys don't have much to say of interest. This guy does talk about Anvil Town, which we'll be running into at a later date. But anyway, that takes care of Route 8. So, takes care of that, and I will see you guys next time.